that's out.
What do you mean it's out?
I don't know where the pitch is.
Don't have a court.
You get that, you can get that now.
Whose is it?
Mine.
Oh, it'll still be there when we come back,
Yeah,
Angus.
go and get it.
Angus, it'll still be there, man.
Oh. That's so bad.
Is this, how long have you had that for? Is that literally you?
I know.
Let me say that.
You wearing shorts today?
Yeah, I don't have any.
As per usual.
I don't have any.
Swans. Last time I heard you were in the threes.
Pardon?
Last time I heard you were in the threes.
Yeah, I played one game in the threes. I bowled quite well.
What about batting?
But then didn't really do anything else.
Alright, fair enough.
Didn't get a wicket, but bowled quite well.
Oh, you just played today, that's all we ask. Play.
Yeah.
Just leave your stuff there.
Now you were a pole vaulter?
One pole misser.
Well, once again, welcome to Bank. We have two games today. We've got the first playing Holy Cross on the main square. If I swing round to my left, you'll see where the third 11 are playing Stuart Mill. You can now see some of the guys warming up. How seriously they take it in the thirds. Look at that, exercise leg swings there, look. Tremendous. That's an order from the canteen, please. Can you send out the beers? Back to the cricket. Oh, dug out by Alec there. Comes my early co-commentator, Holly Wilkinson, at No Death Zone HW. Holly and her mum. Back to the cricket. Nice single taken there from Alec, and it's gone through the fielder.
Looks clean. Four. MCC versus the rest of all game at all. Referee, first ball, chest high beamer, have some of that, so. Warren appeared in his post-match interview in a sling in his hand last night. Changed.
There's nothing more wrong.
He's one of the lads now. You're 10 years older than him.
When do we do the warm-up, Ross?
I'll get you in there then.
You just did it.
You did it? Excellent.
Thanks.
Was that just putting my trainers on?
Listen, you can't listen, remember? You loves it. You got an iPhone 5 charge. You loves it.
Yeah, I've got one.
The one for me as well.
You could be, you know how they've got like third man on the telly? You could be 12th man or 12th woman, all dressed up ready to go and go to 12th man corner.
Is that my bag?
It's the end of the over. 35 for 0 off of a mystery number of overs. Can't see the board. Maybe 5, yes. 5 or 6. I don't know how many overs have gone. Dad's got his cup of tea. Coconut macaroon. Already. Tea time. Two runs by Alec. Seven. 7 overs gone. This is the 8th over. We were close with our guess.
You're going to make your move on Foley? No? Why? What's wrong with Foley?
I'm semi-retired. That was before I got Chippy's old man.
Ross. No. Ross.
I was told I was the last bring my car up here. What's the toss yet?
7. Where's the toilet?
39.
Go down and give us an interview.
Kind of interview.
Updates?
I don't really know any updates.
And some tea. Where are shoes?
In my bag.
Oh, it could be now. You said?
His t-shirt. Club Webmaster. I think that title's moved on. It's now mine.
Nice tea, actually.
So somebody's got to remember to pick them up.
Who's he on the back first?
Yeah, originally, but I was speaking and Chris Alvarez, I know John and I, we did it the fortnight ago.
We had the water button down there.
Nah, you double tap.
That takes you to season.
On middle or not. I mean, how hard is it to make two marks both in the middle between two straight lines?
I spoke to John. John says they are okay.
They're not.
John says they are okay.
They are not.
John says they are okay.
I don't care. They are not on middle.
John says they are.
5 different umpires last week all gave middle. That much inside the mark.
Yes, no, I know that. John says
Yeah,
it's
and
okay.
Chris said they're okay as well. Chris said they'd redone them.
Just a rough guy.
It's a recipe to get LBW if you're used to taking middle stuff guard.
Sorry, I think.
But it's okay. It's okay for the home side.
We know it. Yeah.
Use the bat instead of kicking the ball.
No, I'm struggling with that this season.
You would be alright if you used your pad at least.
I'm sorry it went under my back because I was slow as above it.
It doesn't make it any better.
It was meant to be his quicker one, you know.
Oh, was it?
He's just a crap bowler.
Well, let's change the laws of the game. I would ban pads. Break batsmen, use the bloody wood. I don't even want them this sort of thing. I think game's gone gay since batsmen like to put pads on in the box. What the hell's it coming to? Ask the guy about that.
It wasn't like that when you were younger, was it?
No. Real men played cricket. They just went out there and faced the ball. Oh, padding. We were ask Guy about that. See what his take on it.
I think Guy would have been better off if he never had a ball.
Actually, that's sometimes very true because it sort of acts like a bear trap.
I mean, Daniel got more as well. Well, at least Guy retained his. My older brother lost his in exactly the same accident. One was hanging out from his box, got hit. Taken to hospital, chink. Then
Well, Guy's got 1.5. He's lost the bottom half of it.
Get your body behind the pub.
Everyone's got the same reaction. I've still got 2, it's fine.
When I had my second hernia operation, I'd had a double and one side failed, so I had to go in a year later. And the first thing the specialist said to me before I went into the operation, he said, "Now I'd like you to sign this consent. It's just to say that if necessary, we can take out one of your testicles." I thought, oh, well, what the hell? I don't use them. It's the year after I split up from my wife. But they obviously managed to be there.
I leave all that stuff to my son.
I've given up dates, I'll just text Daniel. Alright. Daniel, ask your dad who's available.
I got the Cheru app.
Yeah, I agree.
I've asked anyone not playing cricket before.
Until someone that started the season picked every day, and then you got halfway through the season and you haven't seen them still.
Yeah. The worst thing is that.
Where's the guy with his helicopter? What's helicopter?
Now, is that a wee black penny pill you've got, or is that the back of the glass?
Do you feel easier to focus and control like this?
There's only one player that wears a bandana.
My sporting captain is King Cricket.
Oh no, there's 2 players.
He was the one that let me bat when I showed up for one. Already operating the slower ball. Going about 4.5 at the moment. Hi Dave, how are you?
Very well, thanks.
Is there a trick to the lock? I think it's the lock.
You'll get complaints from South Africa, my stream's gone down.
I've already changed the stream for that.
What are you on today? 6-4. That medium.
Yes, dragged out of my week off.
Oh, by the way, I nominated you for that. I thought you would walk away with that. So we can smell a pipe.
Graham plays through.
I'll pan round again to bring up the thirds, see the preparation work going on. See the athletes from Stuart Mill and Glenrothes. And my gopher for the day, Mrs. W, Holly's mum. There's my co-commentator, Holly Dolly.
Going through our warm-up, pre-match prep.
Oh, there's the pout. Show us the pout again. Let me see the pout. For your audience, Holly. You've got... Go on. Do it now. Perfect. There's one of the spectators. Let's get back to the cricket. Say hello to Cecilia again in South Africa. Thanks for your tweets earlier on. Looking forward to seeing you when you come over. Just a mere 6 weeks away. And just in case you're missing him that much, there's your wee boy. It's a helicopter man. Oh, is it?
I think we'll only get it over there. In the hut.
See, they could have moved that pitch out another 5 yards.
In the middle for a toss on an artificial.
The one next to the one that they're using.
Not in the right frame of mood for that.
Just where it's all cracked up. You could probably just lift it up.
Oh, yeah. But the problem is that you're always frightened to water pitches in Scotland because you water them and then round the ball and you miss the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Fielding? That's the third have just tossed, and Glenrothes will be fielding to start with.
Higgins, do you have a fat head I can borrow?
30 overs, Gareth.
Yes.
30 over.
Yeah, it's a 40.
Well, the thirds have elected to play a 30 over match today, just to try and make sure the game reaches a conclusion before the rain that looks, I don't say imminent, but certainly forecast some showers this afternoon. So rather than lose a game completely, they've elected to play a reduced overs game of 30. The first, on the other hand, won the toss for Glenrothes and elected to bat. No such concerns about not getting the game in. 50 overs each side. Big shot from Graeme. 4 just short of a 6. Here we have Scott Lucas and Graham Dodge Jr. taking sweeties. Graham plays another sweep down, another strike down the ground. Picked up, long off. Beautifully weighted there by Alec. Another single, brings Ryan Graham back on strike. Mr. Salt. Oh, Holly, I'll have one.
You won the toss. The toss chip.
Cam, you good at scoring?
If someone shows you there, give a right to it.
Cheers, Vicky. You guys
Oh,
keep
cheers,
moving
like,
up.
yeah, cheers, thank you.
Good trick.
Now I'll hand you over to Scott Lucas. Scott, yep. Dodgy, let's see this haircut. Now you're here, come here. We've been trying to get this haircut for 4 weeks as he disappears again. Now joined by our spin king, Mr. Scott Lucas. Give us your thoughts today, Scott, for today's game.
It was a strange decision to bat first, I think.
Ooh, controversy.
But because we just had a chat about if the rain does come, we'd like to try and get the game finished. But even if it does, I suppose it gives the batsman time in the middle, which is always important. Try and get folk in a bit of form for the more important games coming up, and look to push hard in the second half of the season. So, no, I'd like to put on a big score if we do get finished, and then bowl them out cheaply. I'm going for a 6:30 finish this week.
6:30 in the score. What are we going to get to?
I think we'll get about 280 for 5.
280 for 5.
And then I think we can bowl them out for about 70 or 80. I'm going for a big win for the Glens today.
And what is Mr. Dodds next, do you think?
Just the same. Clearly not very creative, this boy. Oh no, it's been a good start. Alec hitting the ball nicely. Graeme taking his time as usual, but looking solid. You heard we've got the Sky Art guy.
Yes.
And he's apparently at the end of the over, he's coming in.
Is it?
So Chris, he doesn't know much about cricket, but Chris has told him that he went the end of the over, isn't it? So he's going to come in and zoom in at the batsman. Apparently they've lost quite a few players because of team the party this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So there could be some strange results this week. There's a lot of teams. We're quite lucky because we've only really lost Fraser. So.
But then I get bored half the time.
What's the batting order, Scott?
We've got Chris coming in next, followed by Ben and Robbie. Then I think it's going to be Chippy, followed by Vasu, Jordan, I would assume, Dodsey, myself, and Kenny. As usual, number 11 spot. So, back most of the way down till we get to about number 10. So, no, looking for a big score today, I think. It's a new wicket, so not really know what to expect. It seems quite bouncy. So, but I imagine there'll still be a bit in it for everyone. So the bowlers.
What was the problem with the stumps earlier?
It's the the thing that you hit the stumps in with to make the holes. It's broken, so the off stump was too wide from the middle stump, and the leg stump was too close to the middle stump at one end. So it's like pushed over a wee bit, but it's all sorted now. We just made sure that a ball couldn't go through it. But neither have looked in a lot of danger anyway, so. Shot, well fielded. Bowler comes in, beats Alec on the outside. End of another over.
Set up my chair.
Can you see what the score is? No, can't see. 60
something.
I think it's 60 exactly.
50.
50. Looks like 37 and 20 from here.
162. 60.
6. I think one's
20 and 3.
Is it maybe 31?
31, yeah.
It's Glenrothes on 60 now, 61 now. Graeme on 21 and Alec on 31.
Is this the first ball coming over here?
Yeah, it's first ball coming. It's from our third 11 team playing Stuart's Melville today. Going to be bowled by Eloise.
Eloise, can you move that way for me a bit?
Darren Lewis going to be bowling it. Back to the first team game. Graeme knocks it down to long on and gets through for an easy single. The third 11 playing Stuart's Melville Fours. Earlier in the year they bowled out for 66 and beat them quite easily in the end. It's a good shot by Alec through the covers off the back foot. Just get through for one. Wide ball from Dareth to start. Graeme gets well forward. Just knocks it away from the stumps. Goodbye, Daz. Only 3 teams playing, of course, today for the Glens. Shot by Graeme. Comes down the track, hits it through the covers, goes all the way for 4. It's the end of another over. I think that's 66 now, but I think that must be 14 overs now. So it's going along nicely for the Glens. Both batsmen looking good, and then just a little bit of rain coming in there now.
A lot of rain.
Yeah. Let's hope this is just a quick shower. Alec knocks it down to fine leg, gets through for a single. That's a Sky Art drone that'll be taking some pictures today if the rain stays off. Just knocked into leg side by Graeme. No single there though. Bowler comes in again. Outside the off stump left by Graeme.